Hey, it's Blue, so check it. Been meaning to get this video out for some time, but now I've got time, right? Hope y'all doing well. So, this is what I want to share. You know, our ancestors, even, if you read in the Bible, they kept their ancestors close, right? In some way or some fashion, they kept their ancestors close. Why? Because they knew that even though they were not here in the body, that in the spirit realm, they could still impact their lives. They could still help. They could still um, pour into their lives. They could still protect. They could still fight. They could still teach. They find ways to manifest and still do for us. Y'all know that I am huge about that. I tell people, a lot of people, that my father and I are closer now, and he's been on the other side for what, 5, 6 years now, than it was when he was walking on the earth in his human form. I encourage everybody to really hone in on that and not be afraid of it. You should be grateful, because the fact of the matter is, whether you want them to be around or not, they are. They just can't intervene unless you just really ask them. And sometimes they're just going to intervene and you just don't realize it. So let's say you're driving down the road and you miss hitting this car. Sometimes that's God allowing your ancestors to turn that car a little bit. These things are real. So let me tell you what happened with me, and let me tell you why it's critical that you acknowledge your ancestors and go even as far as having a special place, a special ancestral altar in your home. Your house will be protected like Fort fucking Knox. Trust, nobody can come across my threshold. For one, spirit ain't having it. Two, I got them ancestors going hard in the paint. Three, I got them Orishas. Ogun wish you would try to cross that threshold. He gonna chop your ass clean the hell up. And then, y'all gonna blow your ass to the cemetery. Don't play. Right? So, let me tell you what happened the other night. What I did, I cooked for my dog, right? So, I like my dog to eat as healthy as I try to, right? Not buying a whole bunch of bullshit in the store for my dogs to eat, or my dog to eat. And I even have an ancestral altar for my dog. I'm going to tell y'all that story. I already told y'all that story. It's already posted, right? Anyway, so I had bought some meat for my dog. I boil it, just boil her meat or whatever, and I'll put some vegetables or whatever with it that I know she'll eat, blah, blah. Well, I had worked that day and I was tired as the dickens. I was so tired. And I knew I shouldn't have laid down. I thought I would be able to watch television. And I know a certain person is going to hear this, and I'm probably going to get a phone call about it. But let me tell you how this worked out. Trust me, I won't do it again, because my daddy, after the fact, gave me the spiritual side eye when it was done. So I happen to lay down. The pot is on, and it is coming to a rolling boil. And that was the last thing I remember before I went to sleep. So I went to sleep in the house with a pot on, boiling. Next thing you know, it's 8 p.m. Folks, I don't have an alarm that's set for 8 p.m. My alarm, I have different alarms, and I have a morning alarm that is wicked. It's going to wake me up. As soon as it comes on, I am waking up. It's a morning alarm. But here it is, 8:30 at night. And all of a sudden, I hear my morning alarm going off on my Google Mini. So I woke up jarred because I'm confused. Because why am I hearing my morning alarm at 8:30 at night? And then it hit me. I smelled the food. So I got up and I went into the kitchen. turned off the pot. Luckily, it didn't, go to a burn or anything like that, but it did cook the food. And then my attention was immediately drawn over to my ancestor altar, right to my daddy. And I said, thank you. Because I know without a shadow of a doubt that that was them coming through. This is why it is important to stay connected to your ancestral lineage. Think of all the people it took to get to make you. Every single one of them, good, bad, right, or wrong, are your ancestors. And you can absolutely call upon them for anything. I've got ancestors and family that are on the other side that I call and reach out for different things. If I know that they're strong in one area, I'm reaching out to them. I remember one time I was struggling in my college studies, right? Some years ago. And I remember my Uncle Perry was an immaculate educator. Didn't know him well, but I knew of him. And that's all I need to know because his blood is in my blood. Your veins, that's a calling card to your ancestors because all of their blood is in yours. And so I was going through, just couldn't understand what I was trying to study, and I just couldn't get it. I went to my altar, rang my bell, ding, 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 because that's how I get their attention. Hey, it's me. And I call them out by name. Uncle Perry, it's Tangela. He knows Tangela. The rest of y'all know Blue. And so I said, look, I need help. I need help to help me understand this. Make this clear. Make this clear and make me feel like I want to do it. Make it interesting to me. Help me with my academic studies. And I took a break, and when I went to sit back down at my desk to get those studies in, baby, when I tell you I was rolling, I was getting it. I mean, nailed it. And it was interesting, and most of all, I was absorbing what I was reading, what I was learning. So I can honestly say, without a shadow of a doubt, that a reason that a lot of us fall behind, get lost in things, go through the issues that we go through is because we cut off that connection. Of course, we got it honest, right? As far as, now I'm talking about the Black experience. So now I'm coming over here because I was talking about for everybody, but now I got to talk about the Black experience because I'm Black. You got to understand that when our ancestors came over here, what did they do? Cut us off from everything. Cut us off from everything. And that energy, the energy of us being cut off has literally, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm at the airport, right? So anyway, that trauma, the energy, because remember, everything is energy, vibration. The energy of that separation, that cut off of things and away from what our ancestors knew, that carried through generations through what? The blood. So we still struggle from things and situations and energies, principalities, come on, I can get biblical with it, from yesteryear, from thousands of years ago, for hundreds of years ago. That's why people have generational curses. It's all through the Bible. When they're in the Bible, what did God used to do? Not only am I going to go ahead and curse you, but I'm going to go ahead and curse your entire bloodline. They would do that back in those days, right? It still happens today. So the moment we start trying to patch those things up and getting in reconciliation with our past, reconciliation with our ancestors, do you know how good it feels to know you have a whole team of literally millions of ancestors, not just from the diaspora? I already know I've got Irish blood, I've got English blood, I've got Asian blood, Oh, I'm tapping into all of my ancestors because all walks of life have a level of spiritualism to it. I'm not going to miss out on any good thing. So again, the lesson in this is take advantage of having a power-packed ancestral team with you. And it's simple. It's so simple to do. All you got to do is say it. Because remember, your blood is the calling card. When you speak, everything is in vibration. When you speak and say to my ancestors, I didn't know you. I never got a chance to know you. But my blood knows you. And your blood is with me. I ask you to help me in areas that I need help with. You know, God will grant that. God will grant that reconnection with the ancestors. I'm telling you, there is nothing better in life for me. You know, for people who are loners, and it's fun, that sounds weird coming out of my mouth because I know thousands of people. Literally, no cap. I know thousands of people because I have a very illustrious life. But my circle is extremely small. Count them on one hand that I keep close to me. So for the most part, I'm pretty much rocking alone. And that is by design because spirit will not allow me to be around a whole bunch of people. And two, my spirit can't handle it. As an empath, I'm pulling and feeling different things, and then the clairs are all going off, so I'm hearing you, I'm feeling you, and all this other stuff. So I have to stay separated a lot, you know. It gets to be overwhelming, especially when you move in the way that I do, and I know some of you get that. But I implore you, and this is the message that I want to share, is that get connected with your ancestors. To speak out. They will hear. And you tell them, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to navigate through this marketplace. See, the earth is the marketplace. I'll do that video one day. This marketplace, this land, this existence right now, and I need your assistance to help me.
Persons with no apparent lawful
And they will, and you will see it manifest. You will see it, and you will know it, and you will feel it. And during that process, they'll be teaching you. What a great thing that our ascended masters and our ascended loved ones still have enough love and care for us to see about us on the other side. And wouldn't you want a team of people who have access to gifts and energy and to the Father and to our Divine Mother and all of this to be a part of your life? Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all, the day's going to come that I'm going to give y'all the whole story, where I can let y'all know from A to Z what I've gone through, ups and downs. But through it all I had to do was call out and say, so-and-so, I need. Daddy, help me with this. And sometimes it's not me asking for things, but let me also tell you this. It's a give and take. Anything that's having to deal with life in and of itself, but even so much the spiritual realm, is about exchange. There has to be an exchange, period. That's why when we go and talk to other people who pour into our lives, we give them something, whether it's money, it's food, something. You know, it's an exchange, because if you don't, they're going to come looking for it, they're going to take it, straight up. Case in point, increase your life by reconnecting with your ancestral partners. They're waiting for you. All you got to do is ask for them, and then make an inviting place in your life and in your home for them. I have a beautiful ancestral altar. I feed my ancestors. I make sure there's water there. There's flowers. It's really a place where you can sit and you can talk. That's the meeting point. That's the connection. They're with you anywhere you go. I can tell you right now, my big mama is right over here to my left. You can't see her, but I know she's there because she's always there. And it's funny, people who are seers that I don't even know and never met will say, who is this woman over here that's waving, talking about, hey, did she say her name is Ida? I said, that's my big mama. Ira. So anyway, that's all I have. I hope that y'all have a great day. I just want to share that with you. Ashe.